Hello guys, welcome to Cratcode. In the third video tutorial, I'll be talking about 5 things: the heading tags, the image tags, the link tag, the line breaker tag, and the paragraph tag. So let us just open our text editor, that is the Sublime text editor, and I have done this earlier. So let me just delete it and control save it, and when I open this index file, you can see there is nothing. So okay, this is the title tag, and you can see the title here in the title bar of the web browser. Now let us go to the heading tags that I want to talk to you about. So there are total 6 heading tags starting with H1, and there will be total 6 heading tags from H1 to H6. So let me just quickly type all those tags, and I want to show you how they actually look. Okay, I'm done. Now let me just write here welcome and copy all this and paste in all those tags. Okay, now I have all these tags pasted here, and I'm saving it. I'm gonna reload. You can see all these tags here, starting with H1 to H6. The H1 is the biggest and the H6 is the smallest. One thing you should note, that all the tags I'm using here has an end tag. Like H1, this is the starting tag, and this is any tag. There are some tags that does not have an end tag. I'll talk to you about that later. Okay, then let me just delete all this because I'm done with the heading tags. Now if I want to write some lines, I will use the paragraph tag, that is the P tag. So let's write here learn with us. Or if I save it and run it, you can see the paragraph is here. Now you can just create multiple lines here, like I am Shovik from Cratcode. Yeah, you can just type lines here and you can check. Yes, see. Okay, then I want to add image in my web page. What can I do? I have to use the img tag, and src means the source. I want to show you that in my desktop here I have this capture png image, and it is saved where I save the HTML document. It is better to save images the same path where you have saved the HTML document. Now the name of the image is capture and the type is PNG. By this way you have to specify the source of the image, then save it and reload it. You can see the image is here. You know the image, I cannot see the image properly. So what I have to do, I have to set height and width. To do that, I'll just type height, and let's set this to 600, and width, and let's set it to 600. Okay, now save it. Okay, now I can see the code really well. Now the thing is, sometimes we have bad networks and sometimes this images doesn't load, but we can see some text over there about the image. So I need to know, or you need to know, how to input that thing. So we can do that by using the ALT thing. The ALT is for alternative. If I type again, you can see it is attribute. Okay, the alternative attribute. If that picture doesn't show, this text inside the double quotes will be shown. Okay, let me type Cratcode logo, and now if I just delete this, and save it, and if I reload it, you can see Cratcode logo. So when the picture won't load, then this sentence will be shown here. So let me just redo it or undo it. Okay, I didn't save the. Okay, now you can see the image. Now I want to do one thing. I have created a web page and I have given there some icons or some ways to go to my social account. What should I do? Should I just write my profile name there, or I can do one thing, I can create a link. To do that, I have to use the A tag. The A tag is for using links. The hyperreference. Href means hyperreference, and we have to type the full address here, starting with https double colon colon double slash www.google.com. If we just use www.google.com, it won't work, so we have to use the full address. Now I have to type visit, okay, visit Google. Now if I just save it and reload it, you can see there's a slight problem here. The visit is here and the Google is here. I want this visit Google and the link below this image, so here I will use the line breaking tag, that is the BR tag. Okay, so this is the tag that I told about earlier. It does not have a end tag, so when I use a BR tag, the line will just break from there. Now if I save it, you can see the visit Google came down here. Now if I just right click here and open link tab, you can see that link took me to google.com. In the future we will learn about how to create buttons and how links can be inserted into the buttons. Okay, then let me show you again one thing. If I use a line breaking tag here, then what will happen? Then this line will come down here. So the BR tag does not have an end tag, it is an exception, and it is used to break lines. So just stay tuned with Cratcode to learn more and more and more. Thank you. Stay tuned. Goodbye.